Hello everyone. Yeah, welcome to Preshontales. It's your girl Precious. So today I'm gonna be sharing a beautiful story that you're going to get one or two things from my story. To my returning subscribers, I love you. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do it subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified whenever I upload new videos, and also don't forget to click on the bell notification button. Okay, thank you very much. And my story today is gonna be amazing, and I know that you're gonna learn one or two things from me. So today I'm gonna be sharing a story about a beautiful girl called Chichi and her stepmother. So it's Nnamdi that's actually telling the story, and it's whenever I think about the story, it just keeps reminding me of how conscious I need to be, or how conscious I ought to be with things that happens around me. So let's go. So few years back, growing up, there was this girl called Chichi. Chichi was living with her father in same village with Nnamdi. So Chichi's father was a hunter, and the mother had passed some few years back. So Chichi's father decided to get married to another lady to take care of the family, like to have a woman in the house. So he decided to get married to this woman called Mama Noma. So Mama Noma had a daughter called Noma. When Chichi's father got married to her, she moved into the house with her daughter Noma. So they were all living together. And Noma treated Noma like a queen in Chichi's father's house. But she treated Chichi was treated like a slave. So meanwhile, Chichi's father never knew of any of this. He never knew that Chichi was being treated like a slave in his home, because whenever he leaves the house, he leaves very early and come back late. So he had no knowledge of what goes on in the house whenever he's not around. So people in the village noticed that this woman wasn't treating Chichi well, but nobody wanted to talk about it because she has this intimidating look that people were a bit scared of her. If I must use that word, they were a bit scared. No one wanted to get close to her or comfort her of what she was doing. So Chichi would be the one to clean. She would do the washing. She would wash everybody's clothes. She would clean the house, do all the chores. But Norma would just sit, and either she's playing with her friends, playing with her doll, or she's eating. She does nothing in the house, and the mother was happy of what Norma was doing because that was what she wanted. That was the situation she wanted in the house. She didn't want Norma to be part of any choice. Norma should have this princess treatment. So Chichi was being treated like a slave. She does all the chores. People in the village noticed that Chichi was being treated by a slave, but no one could say anything about it. So one fateful day, Mama Norma sent Norma and Chichi to the farm to go get to go uproot cassava. So she gave a Chichi basket that was full of holes, and also gave a Norma a basket. But Norma's basket, there was no hole in the basket. So Chichi did not complain. She took the basket, she went to the farm, she uprooted cassava, and to the level of the basket that was expected for her. So when she, on her way back, because the basket had holes, all the cassava were dropping on the ground. So before she got to the house, the basket was almost empty. By then, Norma had already gotten to the house. She had already given the mother the cassava she brought back from the farm. So Mama Norma she just wanted to be Mama Norma. So that was the reason why she did what she did, just to have an avenue to talk to a Chichi. the way she liked. So that's the reason she planned what she planned. And she, when Chichi got back, she called Chichi all sorts of names. She called her lazy. She called her all sorts of names that it wasn't expected of her, knowing fully well that those things, those names that she called Chichi was not, Chichi had nothing to do with them. She called her lazy, she called her useless, she called her all sorts of, she used all sorts of mean words for her. Chichi didn't utter words, she just kept quiet. So one day, the villagers, Mama Ada, the tailor, Mama Ada was talking one day and she was like, Man, Mama, everything that this woman is doing, she will definitely get a reward one day. And no one could confront her. They were just keeping quiet and watching her do what she was doing. And no one could tell Chichi's father that, see what's going on in your house. Everybody kept quiet because they were scared of Mama Norma. So Chichi's father would go the um, to the forest to go and hunt because he's an hunter. He leaves very early in the morning and coming back very late. So that day he went to the forest to hunt. Then he fell sick. He was very, very ill. So he had to come back home at unusual time. That's not the normal time he comes back from the farm because he wasn't feeling too well. So he came back from the farm that day. So on his way back home, he started hearing voices from the entrance of the house. He was hearing Mama. She was hearing screaming. Mama was screaming. She was yelling at Chichi. She was calling her all sorts of names. She was actually holding a cane that she was going to flog Chichi and all that. She was calling her, saying a lot of things about Chichi. So the father walked in, hearing the sound and where it was coming from, and knowing the particular person that has that voice. So he walked in slowly into the house. On getting to the house, no one noticed that he was actually coming. So he got to the house. He entered. Immediately he got to the house, he heard Mama Norma calling Chichi so many names. Like she was using mean word for her, for Chichi. So he entered. When he entered the house, Mama Norma froze because Norma was sitting. She was just sitting close by. She was listening to what the mother was saying to Chichi. So immediately, Chichi's father entered. Mama Norma just froze. Like she didn't. She wasn't expecting the man to come at that particular time. No one actually expected him to be home at that particular time. So immediately he entered, everybody just kept quiet. Mama Norma couldn't say a word because he knew that Chichi's father would have heard everything she was saying. And when Chichi's father walked in, she was actually holding a stick that she was gonna use to hit Chichi before the man walked in. So when he walked in, he just she kept quiet. She couldn't say a word. She was not she was not trying to report, to like to tell the man that Chichi did this, Chichi did that. Chichi just kept me. She didn't say a word. She was just quiet. And the man walked in. He did what he was supposed. Just took a few things and he slept that night. He was thinking. So a lot of things was going through his mind because of the kind of things he heard from Mama Unoma. So throughout the night he slept. He was so uncomfortable. So when he woke up, he went outside to the neighbors and he started asking the villagers what has been going on in my house. This is that, yada yada yada. And fortunately, the villagers told him all that's been happening in his house and the way Mama Norma was, the way she wasn't treating Chichi well, all she has been doing to Chichi, all Chichi has been bearing in the house. And the man was, he was disappointed. He couldn't say a word. He was confused. He didn't know where to start. Like the child that the late wife left for him, another woman has been maltreating her and he had no idea about it. So when Chichi's father got into the house the next morning, he told Mama Noma to pack her things and return back to her village. So that was how Mama Noma and Chichi, when Mama Noma and Noma went back to their village where they came from, and Chichi's father took care of Chichi. So even the villagers, they assisted Chichi's father in doing some house chores, what Chichi was unable to do. They assisted her in doing some things until Chichi grew up. Chichi's father never got married to another person. So that is the end of my beautiful story. So one thing I learned about the story is if you have kids, if you have people working for you, it can be people living with you, it can be your spouse, it can be your workers. You have kids in the house. If you're someone that don't pay attention to things, if you're someone that don't pay attention to details, start doing that. Because that's one thing I learned about the story. And I decided to come and share it with my beautiful, lovely people. If you don't pay attention to details, start doing it. If you have kids and you're the kind of person that leaves the house in the morning, you come back late, you don't know what happens around you, you're not close to your children. Because if Papa Norman was actually close to Papa Chichi, was actually close to Chichi, he would have found out that the daughter was being maltreated. Or if he is kind of person that, okay, that is very close, or trying to pay, if not that he was actually sick that day, maybe it would have taken a longer time before he found out that something was going on in his house. Okay, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do it to subscribe and also click on the bell notification button. Okay, so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So back to what we're saying. If he pays more attention towards his child or towards his daughter to know what was going on in his house, maybe he would have found out earlier that she was being maltreated. So if you don't pay attention to things, if you don't pay attention to your kids, don't pay attention to your children, start doing that right now. It's very, very important. Whatever you are doing, make sure your eyes are always on the ground to know what's happening around you. If you have workers, people working for you, anybody living with you, pay attention to your child so that nobody gets to inflict harm towards your children. Thank you very much. And if you know you enjoyed my story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell notification button so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. Bye.